We did just find out that it's owned by the county. My question is, do we want to promote being good citizens and consider that restroom as being beneficial to the quality of the water, so that there is a restroom there that people will use, and not charge them? I know in the case of the marinas that were supplying public restrooms, we are charging them, but that's a different situation because the people that are coming to use their restrooms are paying customers and they're buying gas and they're definitely supporting the business. This is a completely different situation because it's just for the public. So do we want to participate then in that effort of providing the restroom by not charging them, or do you want us to contact the county to charge them?
Would there be a factor, I mean, if you make that exception, I know at one time, and I don't know if it still prevails, we don't charge the community center for water or sewage.
Yeah, I understand that too.
And so if we made a publicly owned facility that is definitely a benefit to the community.
A non-profit, they aren't for profit.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think?
Kind of mixed emotions on it.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, I mean, you're providing a service that's necessary for the people that are coming in here from the lake. But then on the other hand, you're asking the people of Bayview to pay for being able to provide that service. Yeah, I'm in a quandary. I'm not sure the people, if I lived here in the city, I'm not sure I'd want part of the money that I was paying for my sewer service or water service to be going to a government agency to provide services for someone else. But it is I like this message quandary because it is a good deal because we have lots of people coming through here from Washington and other places, and they're bringing money into the community, and so
who cleans and
And
maintains
it's the same with the community center.
the community center, that's kind of a sharing thing. We use their facilities, they get our stuff. Bottle Bay, another one, way a little ways. They actually donated the land for the fire district out there. And we supply them service, but in return, we also use their fire station for conferences.
And this land was donated.
But anyway, like I said, there's just a bunch of moving parts there, and I don't know how I would make that decision if I had to.
Do you have, what are your thoughts on it?
I don't know. I guess I mean, why shouldn't we bill the county?
Well, we definitely can.
I know. I guess just playing the devil's advocate is why should we not?
I know the reason I brought it up is in the instance of the one marina business, until I did this new ordinance, they were not being charged at all for their public restrooms. And we went over there and told them, that was going to change, that we were going to provide for that in the new ordinance. And their answer to us at the time was that the original board of directors had specifically designated that they, because of protecting the conditions of the lake, they were going to participate in that effort by not charging that business for the public restroom. So that's why I brought it up. It had kind of been something the district had taken a position on before. That changed. Those people are now being charged for the public restrooms. But this is a business entity, like we said. This is.
And
Does
that
the
public,
county,
okay,
does
go
the
ahead.
county maintain the restroom and clean it and?
Yes.
I'm assuming that they do.
I mean, no,
Department of
nobody
Lands- The Department of Lands, which controls the resorts, that's one of their stipulations, that you provide a public restroom for each resort.
but I'm talking about the public launch restroom.
Public launch, okay, yeah,
Now that's where my question was.
okay.
And I'm just assuming that they must. They probably hire somebody to do, yeah, all of the ones that they have. Right.
But it's the county's responsibility.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
The one at Garfield Bay, the county pays.
Mhm.
That's the public lunch ramp. And there's also a pump out station for boats in the parking lot when you pull them out. And also for RVs because they own the campground up above there. So,
The county owns it.
yes.
And so that should be a profitable operation for them.
For the county,
No, yes,
I don't know what they charge for their campground, but there's no charge for using them. I mean, the launch ramp is a public launch ramp,
yeah,
good parking and good restroom facilities, and it's a nice
but we have to buy a permit to use it.
to use the campground.
And the launch fees.
I don't think the lunch fees.
Yeah, who gets the lunch fees? Does the county get the lunch fees?
No, the county parks department gets the launch fees.
Oh, that's part of your boat registration.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I got a couple boats and I don't pay anything extra for it.
yeah, well, no, I just paid it, it's $40 now for the year.
That's for your license, boat license?
No.
That's to launch my boat here at the county parks department.
Really?
Now, this is the county parks department, it's not the county,
My stuff's in Bonner County, so they're a lot more lenient.
That's interesting. So the person that gets the money for the launch is not the person providing the restroom. I see that. Different entities.
not necessarily. I think, well, I don't know, I think that's the county parks department. And they also, take care of that little, kiddie park there.
Well, I guess it sounds like, Cheryl's saying something. You can turn her on.
I think Jesse's the host, apparently.
I would build one.
All I can do is ask her to unmute. It's the controls are on her side.
Park and waterways controls the bathroom.
You pay for it no matter what. You pay for it property taxes or you pay for it.
Well, yeah.
Park and waterways.
It doesn't make sense because everybody, that's the community
I know.
that uses it. If it was just a community bathroom, I would be the same, okay, we're all paying for it already anyhow.
Well, I know bathroom facilities that are at places where people keep boats, have their marinas and that kind of stuff. A lot of those are just people that are they're using their facilities.
Yeah.
So, that would absolutely make sense to charge them for it.
Yeah,
So do you want to make a motion to charge them?
I'll make a motion that we charge a.
We cannot make motions in this meeting.
Oh, that's right.
that's
Sorry.
just the information.
Thank you for keeping us on
You
it.
can add it as an agenda.
Yeah, just put it on the agenda.
I will add that to the agenda.
I'll retract my motion.
We did all of our
That
discussion.
was a good effort, Sean.
That was an illegal motion.
Illegal motion.
10 yards, repeat,
Right.
fourth down.
You asked him to.
Right, yeah.
It's a non-vote.
Yeah, that's
No, you're in
right.
trouble.
So I'm in trouble too. We're both in trouble. All right. It's been a very good meeting. We've got a lot done. Does any of the directors have anything else? Bob, are you okay? That was a crazy
Yeah,
one.
but
Two weeks. 2 weeks and we're gonna have our regular meeting, right?
Yes.
Our December meeting?
16.
Yeah,
16th.
the 16th. And, yeah, and in the meantime, I'm sure you all saw where we're trying to get our 60-day review. Did you see that, Chad? You got an email with the 60-day review document?
Oh my God.
I know, and that's big, so.
Yeah.
And the other thing that's happening is, Lake Stone contacted, Cooch, and they want, to know what we need in order to issue a will serve letter, so it's all happening.
So
And
this is Lakestone now.
yes, so Jesse, that needs to go on the agenda.
As a title of what?
Lake Stone has requested to work with Cooch and Kyle to
Okay.
do the will serve letter for the 25 lot subdivision.
Okay.
I do
There's
have,
never a dull moment, but it's all happening at once.
I do have one other thing I'd like to mention. I think I brought it up before. And I don't know if the district may already be working on it, but this adjudication thing that everybody's going through is coming up really fast. So we have to have our water wells adjudicated.
Meaning, tell me what that means.
They're gonna send out a notice to everybody. I probably have a copy of my briefcase if you haven't already got one. The state is doing this. They started this 6, 8, maybe 10 years ago down in southeastern Idaho, and they've been moving through the state. We're supposed to do it up here starting a couple of years ago, but they're actually doing it now. And we have water rights, old water rights,
Right,
but every water right needs to be adjudicated. What they're doing is they're looking at the water right, making sure it's being used for what it was supposed to be used for. And after they look at a whole bunch of these, they take the Department of Water Resources takes it into a judge who's assigned to this, specifically assigned judge. That's all he does. And he adjudicates them and says, okay, bam, from this date forward, these water rights are good, and their priority date is whatever it was. But if you don't do it, there's some jeopardies that you could say. So I'll show you the notice before I.
Yeah, a couple of my other districts have received notices about this so far. I've called on them and they're good. It's a generic letter going out. So when we get ours, I'll call on ours and make sure that there's nothing we need to do.
so we haven't got our letter yet, Jesse, correct?
It's just,
There is something.
We have not got it, no.
it's just a larger version of what we're
Okay,
doing here, except with water instead of sewer. I mean,